are about to open our third boutique here in the US, in South Coast Plaza. After the first boutique, historical boutique, which still is in Boca Raton. The second one opened in Los Angeles, Beverly Hills. And now the third one to come in South Coast Plaza, before the fourth one to come in Las Vegas. And the fifth one will come in December in Palm Beach. The first one is the maturity of the market. Jaeger-LeCoultre is about fine watchmaking, is about pure watchmaking experience. So we need to have the attention, the interest for fine watchmaking developed enough so that we can have a critical size to develop a boutique. The second thing as well is definitely the structure of distribution, because it's not only by clicking, I would say, that we can just decide to have boutiques. We depend on structure of distribution. We need luxury malls like here, or we need street boutiques available to develop them. So there is a need of infrastructure and opportunities to make it done. So I would say that in somehow a kind of additional dependency towards the environment to make the boutique opening. And finally, there is a third one, that's our availability of products. We do our watches in-house and the manufacturer. So a boutique that's between 100 and 150 watches on average. Place Vendôme, our largest boutique that just reopened a couple of weeks ago, you speak from 600 watches there. So you need to have your production capable to absorb this production of this need of product, and to deliver them so that we can open the boutique. So that's the third contingent that we have when it comes to open a boutique. As of today, we have 48 boutiques. Boutique in Costa Mesa, boutique here in Costa Mesa will be number 49. Vegas will be number 50, and Palm Beach will be 51. If we consider the 48 as of today, 28 today are external with our partners, and 20 are, I would say, the internal one, directly connected to our brand operation. In America, that's a good mix. We have Boca Raton and Palm Beach that are external one, and those are the three on the West Coast are internal one. That's a watch that carry a lot the culture of Jaeger-LeCoultre when it comes to reinvent fine watchmaking, while keeping a signature and a style that is very classic and linked to our tradition. And we love to combine in our watches such a classic signature with such a radical technical invention. You know that we say Jaeger-LeCoultre, not only yours, that's a design golden rule that form follows function. And the bigger privilege at Jaeger-LeCoultre that when we work out a new project like this one, we begin with a white page. We do the movement from A to Z, and then the function will be developed. The position of the function, we try to make them as aesthetically impactful as we can, so that the functionalities and the technical beauty of the movement is revealed in a very effective way. We don't have to do any compromise, because when you work out the plate, when you work out the parts, the wheels, the pinions, you did it on one purpose, creating that emotion of discovering something you never saw before. I would say what is very radical in the Duomètre is the architecture of the movement itself. So it's not only the function, like the Tourbillon, which is really impressive in terms of dynamic and in terms of move. That's also that instead of having a traditional architecture of movement with our dual wing system, we recreate a new architecture of movement. if you consider chronograph, or if you consider just again the tourbillon itself, how to be precise, to set precisely your watch at the second, as you have the solution with this dual wing system that allows the flyback, which is quasi mission impossible with an architecture, a traditional architecture of movement. I would say a linear traditional system, or a not dual wing architecture of movement. As we are working on functionalities like a tourbillon multi-axis, or when we are working on the grand sonnerie functionalities, or the function by themselves, I would say have a price positioning that distance these solutions from any regular watches. On top of that, we are using non-treated German silver, which is again a very expensive material to handle and to work with. And finally, the case, the dial, all the details of the decoration of the movement themselves make the watches belonging to another price range. I maybe more than affordable, because $5,000, $10,000 is a lot of money for many people. Yeah. I would prefer to say that we will keep on working on offering, I would say, a fantastic value, watchmaking value in our watches, which is for us always, I would say, the kind of contract we sign with our watch lovers and clients. Jaeger-LeCoultre used to have a couple of clients. We had 5 remaining wine for quite a while, with AP, Vacheron, Cartier, mainly. And we decided in 2009 with our clients to stop delivering them the movement. We need our capacity 100%, and that's in somehow not our job to deliver I would say our movement anymore. So it takes them a few years to get the technique and the knowledge to be capable to do that. But in somehow that's a kind of natural evolution, historical evolution of Jaeger-LeCoultre. We'll still be helping from time to time a brand like I was speaking from Van Cleef, to have them, because we speak from a few tens of watches when it comes to specific solutions. But that's much more like, I would say, we give some help to cross for them for the first time the bridge of fine watchmaking, and then they have to find the solution by themselves. Today I'm wearing a deep C3 counter chronograph with a 758 movement. I love this watch for what it does and what it represents. That's very connected with our diving watches of the 50s, in its style, in its signature. A little bit larger by the size because it's 42mm. And in the watch, or as a caliber, we are using the 758, which is for the first time a chronograph that is indicating with a color code if it functions, if that's stop, or is that reset in its functionalities. And the tradition of, in somehow it speaks a lot from the culture of Jaeger-LeCoultre. It could just have been a chronograph. No, that's a manufactured chronograph. It could have been just a manufactured chronograph. No, that's a manufactured chronograph with a unique and new functions. And when you consider the price category in which you find this watch, again, that's unique to find, I would say, uniqueness, and in these categories today.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.